The convenience of daily videos. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Today I am back at home. I told you I'd be able to share some sights and sounds of today because we were off on the road, our family trip. Wasn't able to do that, and I'll tell you a little bit more why, and it has to do with the convenience and inconvenience of doing daily videos. So let's talk a little bit about that. And I've got a nice little glass of wine. This is the wine that I had ordered earlier. If you watch the earlier videos, when the special birthday gift. So I'm drinking it right now. Cheers. Let's talk a little bit about it, shall we? It's interesting. I'll put it in the context of this trip. So this whole trip was just kind of a quick, get out of town. We hadn't done much traveling since the coronavirus hit and everything. And now things are slowly starting to open up. And we found that it'd be a good time for us to hit the road and just get out of town for a little bit. So we went and hit the coast. And one of the main reasons behind, not just because it's Memorial Day, it's a common time for people to start traveling, but really because it's my wife's and mine, our anniversary, our wedding anniversary, is tomorrow on the 25th. So we got married on Memorial Day weekend, not on Memorial Day itself, but happened to hit during that weekend. And so every year we tend to do something if we get a chance. This year we did. So we traveled to the coast, took all the kids with us, and all the craziness that ensues when you have kids in tow. It's all good fun, and there was no major accidents or anything like that, which was miraculous, to say the least, if you know anything about kids. And so we really had a great time. Now, here's the thing about daily videos. If you're doing daily videos on a regular basis, or you're looking at possibly doing daily videos on the regular basis, I'm doing kind of a series of videos here on what I've come away with after doing it for over a year, for nearly every single day. Missed a few here and there, but nearly every single day, and we've definitely done over 365. So here's what I come away with when it comes to convenience, because this is a major piece of it. They are both extremely inconvenient and convenient depending on how you set it up. One thing that I try to do is I try to keep it as low tech as possible. So I only use my cell phone to videotape these things. I don't think I've used anything else the whole time. There may have been an older cell phone that I had to use a couple times in between. Well, not just a couple times. There was a time period in there when I was using an older cell phone that we aren't even using as a cell phone anymore, and was using it and just using the Wi-Fi to upload for that. That is extremely convenient if you keep it low tech, because then you could do it from just about anywhere. One of the things I do is I have a lav mic that I use. That is one additional thing that you need, because the case on my cell phone, it doesn't come out with the best sound if you're just trying to do it just out loud, which I do from time to time. And you'll notice a lot of those videos in there came out real scratchy sounding, and that's just because of the way that this specific iPhone reacts to this specific case. It just gets way too sensitive on the sound if you don't have an additional microphone plugged in. So that makes it a little inconvenient if you're outside of the area. I tend to keep it on the same tripod with the same microphone every night, which is why you oftentimes see me in the same spot over and over and over again. Makes it a little bit more convenient. I tend to keep it during a certain time of day and keep a habit behind it. I have a whole process that I go through, including my producer, Sean, who does most of the uploading, most of the description writing. That makes it more convenient if you have each of the pieces of the process delegated out, if at all possible, so that you will stay consistent with it. That's very convenient. The inconvenience comes in all the little steps. So I also have a little bit of extra lighting here in my room, where normally I wouldn't need that much lighting. I have an extra little umbrella light thing that lights things up and makes it a little bit more bearable to watch, okay? The inconvenient things with it is that it's daily, and you got to do it every single day unless you backlog a bunch of them. We started originally doing live videos directly live on Facebook. That became inconvenient when I couldn't always get the best signal in order to get a live video out there. And if you don't have the best signal, you're not going to get a full video posted, and that looks bad. It just ruins everything. And then we would then take it off of Facebook Live and put it on all the other formats. So I ended up doing a recorded version of it every night. That allows, the convenience between that is you can record a whole bunch in a row and get a bunch done. I did not do that very often. It's just one of those things where I've gotten in the habit of doing one a night, and I've continued doing that almost every night, and every once in a while during the day I would have one done, some of my outside shots and stuff like that you've seen. So that's an inconvenience that goes along with the technology. At the same time, during this year, moved out to a location with not the best Wi-Fi reception, so it takes forever to upload and everything. But on the other end of things, I have a connection via my phone for data, which is unlimited, so it allows me to upload via that way, which I do every single night. I actually go through the data on my phone to upload. The problem is it's still not the quickest thing in the world, and I don't have the best reception out here, but it's enough to get me by and move things forward. Just part of the problems of just living out in the country in general. So you just got to keep these things in mind when you're looking at doing something long term. You got to weigh the conveniences and inconveniences that come along with going through that process, and do your best to limit the inconveniences and grow the conveniences and make it just a part of your life. Now it's a part of my life. I could keep doing these things over and over and over again. And there's specific reasons why I plan on doing more of them or continue doing them at the rate that I'm doing them right now. And I'm going to tell you all about those tomorrow. So hopefully you come back for that. Hey, if you want to check out all the past year's worth of videos and audios, if you just want to listen to them, if you're getting anything out of these discussions that we have, go check out brianjpombo.com. And you can check all the ones going all the way back. We had a little bit of a switch over, so if you're watching this at the time, at the day that we put this out, you may not see every single video, but we are going to get them all back up on there. We had a glitch in the middle of the year where everything got messed up, so we're trying to get all that fixed. They are out there. You can find them all on YouTube or any other social media that you watch them. You could also check out brianjpombo.com/Amazon, which is the Amazon Proof Strategy Session. That'll give you an idea if you're looking to make your business completely competition proof. That's a great way to do it. It's the Amazon Proof Strategy Session. That link is in the description. So that's all for tonight. Hey, you have a great night. Oh, why didn't I do anything from the road? I forgot to tell you. I didn't do anything from the road because every time I was outside, we had a pretty consistent breeze throughout the day, and it made it difficult to have the microphone, even just my headset microphone, going and be able to give you a really good quality video. And I like to at least be able to get my message out clearly, otherwise there's no use in doing a video. So because of that, I did, and trying to juggle the family at the same time, just did not work out today. But I got one out anyways to you. Hopefully it was helpful to you. We'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.